Alright everyone, the leaves are starting to fall down. I'm still around. It's fall. Literally fall, because it's falling everything. 6:43 in the morning. Feel like I'm leaving late, but the sun still isn't even up. It is trash picking morning, so let's go find some treasure. See what happens today. Trash picking with taco stacks and it's GoPro. Let's do some treasure hunting and find some things. Let's do it. All right. I don't know what. Looks like a city bus all the way at the bottom. Try to be quick here. So I just parked right here. Take this. Oh, it might even work. Oh man, it's heavy. Looks like it probably gets hot. That might actually be like a legit heater. One, it doesn't have a front on it. Two, it's got like coils in it. And three, it's got like burn marks on the inside. That, or maybe it's going to cause an explosion. You should throw it out. One or the other. Love to see it. Garbage truck just went by. There he is. You might be wondering, oh, what's taking them so long at a spot? They just picked up all the garbage. What happened was they took the garbage, they left the air conditioners, but they had to put these tags on them because guess what? We do not take ACs. It says down there. We do not take ACs. But they took the garbage. I don't even know where Middletown is. Anyway, I'll take this. Well, that was... Oh, I see what they did there. I see what they did there. I'll take the air conditioner. Like this one right here is one that I probably won't take apart because the frame on it is so bent. It's gonna be really hard to remove that. But we'll give it a go. This one looks like it's probably fairly heavy. It's pretty heavy. That might also be one. I can kind of see it. If you can see it. It might just have copper or just aluminum radiators on it. Oh, what kind of magazines they throw? Oh no, they're not magazines. A whole bunch of area auto racing news. Oh. Didn't survive a rainstorm. Tell you that much. That air conditioner, literally all the water went on the road, but some of it went on my shoe. So now my right foot is soaking wet. This is interesting. It's missing the cord though. I don't know where the cord is. Not a clue. It's kind of a cool looking fan. Industrial. Also heavy. Yeah, the other trash can, I think it said like Middletown or Middleton. Heard of it, but New Jersey towns, I don't go to New Jersey that often. Just like I don't go west of Harrisburg here in Pennsylvania. So like when people start naming towns in Pennsylvania in the southwest and northwest, I think I've traveled through there in my youth like 3 times. So I don't know. It's in Pennsylvania. Makes you feel kind of dumb. I was gonna get out and take that snowboard, but I can see on the bottom half of it, around the edge, it's all cracking. So that's not gonna happen. But if they're in good shape, I take them. They get $5, $10 a piece for them all day long. That's actually a fairly older one, but the board is cracking. I don't know if that's a safety issue, but I know it's not supposed to do that. I don't even know why I'm really stopping here, but for some reason this intrigued me. Oh, the records and speakers. Oh man, these things better not be grails. I swear. This is Sinatra. That is shot. That is shot. That is destroyed. Nope. As us people in the record business, and by record business I mean not me, but kind of me. John Oates, I know that guy. But most of these, Sound of Music, nope. Nope. So what I saw there were speakers, and I thought those records were magazines, but they're actually records. As us people in the flea market world, I guess, say, random white dudes from the 50s and 60s. What it is. There it goes. Take these two. Didn't really talk about this much this year because I feel like not many people do it, or like not many of my subscribers do it, but anyone do fantasy football? Some people out there probably do fantasy football. Hopefully your fantasy football team is doing all right. My team is 2-2. I had a tough matchup this week, but or last week I should say. This still has soap in it. That's why I'm trying not to let it fall out. Like, well, it should be good there. Maybe. Try my best here. There we go. Yeah, but anyway, I'm 2-2. I kind of got screwed over because George Kittle, IR, Joe Burrow, also, I drafted him pretty early because I thought he'd be elite this year, and then of course if he gets injured as well, he's also on the IR. So don't have a quarterback for fantasy football. Play in the waiver wires, business-like. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I understand. Oh, someone left their dog be loose. Oh. It sounds like someone might need this. There's a dog somewhere. Oh, maybe it's at the corner over there, barking like crazy. You know, I move a lot of metal. It just dawned on me. Not like it hasn't dawned on me before, but I sure do move a lot of it. I see more stuff over there on that corner, but looks like trash. Just bulky trash. This, we have our favorite chair. Not an office chair, but there is an office chair. Jeez, one of those. I didn't even see that. I think up there it looks like just trash. I see some plastic chair. It's cardboard. When cardboard gets wet, it's darker. So it might look like not cardboard. And when you've done this enough, you can kind of just tell what's a cardboard box and what might be other things. Well, I can't see now. Nope, trash bags on the other side. What do I see up here? Should I open this door and just hope for the best, or should I just actually... No, open this door so I don't look so awkward. I'm serving a purpose. Alright, I'll walk over here, and I think this might be a toolbox, like for us, like a power drill. But I could be wrong. And it's not power drill, it's a VHS or VCR thing. Camcorder. At least that's what it looks like. Panasonic Omni Movie VHS HQ, or is that HD? HD or HQ? Nah, HQ. High quality. This thing probably cost a fortune. Funny. A lot of people might remember Ernie from the flea market, the very, very early flea market days, 2017, 2018. Doing YouTube. That's how good old EJ got his name. Anyway, Ernie, for example, had one of those. I think he was asking like $125 or $150 for one. I don't know who would even want that. However, I know the whole digital camera craze is something going on now. A couple people have asked me about holding cameras for them because they like taking photos with those older cameras, because those older cameras give off a photo that might have a vintage look to them as opposed to just adding filters to new photos. It's kind of actually cool. You guys might notice if you take photos with a camera, it's like, oh, that looks like it's from the 80s, or that looks like it's from the 70s or 90s or 2000s. And the main reason why it looks like that is just because of the quality of the photo. So a lot of the new kids are taking photos with cameras from the 2000s, and I look at it, I'm like, that looks like a photo from the 2000s. All right, well, I made it back. Maybe I'll try taking this apart. I mean, it looks like the screws are already stripped on it. Maybe not. Nah, that kind of looks like, I don't know if you can, you kind of see it on camera. It looks like just nothing but aluminum. That's exactly what it looks like. So that is not worth it to take that all apart. But, of course, I don't have my thing over here. This kind of actually looks like an aluminum frame. Huh, interesting. So I'll quickly see if that's worth my time. Ugh. Oh yeah, this is the one that has all the soap in it. So I guess what I'll do, I'll quickly cut these cords and get the screwdriver out, the impact gun, and see if I can get that off really simple and really quickly. Yeah, like I said, it did rain. This didn't sell at the flea market, so that's why it's out here. This has got to get thrown away. The Marilyn Monroe thing didn't sell also. Garage doors. Still here. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to probably take over one of these spools of wire, because I didn't know if it would go as insulated copper, but I thought it would. And then maybe I can bring over some dirty brass. Where is that wire? Spool wire? It's got to be in there somewhere. I don't even know where the heck is it? I meant not dirty brass. Should go as just wire. I don't know what I said dirty brass for. But long story short, I think these 3 boxes, I have no idea where it is. Wow, unless it's up. Oh, here it is. So yes, this box, this bin, that box, and I think that bin, and then maybe that box, came from the last auction video. Was that the last video I did? I think it was. The estate auction. So I bought the contents to the bottom 2 shelves in that one warehouse, or man, I'm really losing it, in the basement, in the workshop, and there was lots and lots of wire. But the thing is, I have to go through this and find out, like, these are all extension cords. That's good. Some of this is Christmas lights. That's not good. Whatever this thing is, I don't know if that's actually copper wire. This I think is, so I'm going to see if they'll just buy this just like this. This only weighs like 2 or 3 pounds, but I'm always curious what like something like this would cost, or something like this would be worth in scrap. As opposed to scrapping this and selling this, I've always found out that scrapping it is a better alternative, or a better option. The reason why I say that is the list can go on and on, but if you're ever wondering, if you ever get this like at an auction, not if you buy it from the store, but if you get it at an auction and try selling it to someone, it's always better to scrap it. You also don't have the liability issue with, you know, someone's house catching on fire. So that's that. We'll run over to the mail yard, bring over what we brought over, or what we found this morning, and then we'll throw on some other things and make a little bit more money. So I did rip apart that one air conditioner so far, and it actually looks like it is copper tubing in there. That's some old stuff. I didn't even look for a date on the air conditioner. Might be on here. General Electric. Oh man, it doesn't say. Got all sorts of things, model number, but does not say the year. No. What a shame. But yeah, all these pieces, like that's actually aluminum. That's clean aluminum. Look how large this sealed unit is. So I probably won't take that in today. But what I thought was truly amazing is this fan is really small in comparison to everything else. You know, it's like that big. It's not big in comparison to the entire air conditioner. It's nothing. Truly interesting. All right, just making sure all these pans are aluminum. I believe they are. They are. All right, so my grand payout for today was $34. Oh my god, 34 bucks. The one wire spool, I got $8.12. My total bill for that auction the other day was $15. So that's all I spent the entire day. I did buy the contents of that corner down in the basement, and I spent $5 for that. So that one spool of wire, I made my money back, and then $3.12. So that's kind of funny. The one copper aluminum radiator, that was 6 pounds, it was 11 bucks. That was from the large air conditioner. So I did take apart the smaller one as well, but I have to cut off the ends off of that one because there's a steel plate that runs along the end, and I just wasn't up for that right now. So I did leave that aside, but I got $11 for the other air conditioner. I also didn't bring in the sealed units. I put those aside, but both air conditioners are taken apart. And funny enough, there was no Freon in either of them. So the garbage company won't take it because there's Freon in it, and you have to get it removed before they dispose of it. And ironically enough, there was no Freon in either of them. So they could have taken it, but it wasn't, I guess, wasn't clarified or professionally inspected or whatever it is, so that they would take it for garbage. But yeah. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It was a fun day, another fun treasure hunt. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like button, subscribe down below. Catch you guys next time for next episode here at Taco Stacks. Until next time, have a great day. Keep living a dream. Peace.